welcome to One Way, where we go one way and that's west. This bed should not have been picked up. And we can move the player. Hopefully we'll make up for the horrendous run that we had last week. Anyway, this is done on a phone. You might hear clawing and scratching noises to make certain maneuvers happen. Otherwise, it's held at a wide stance to try and prevent that. But that comes at the cost of accuracy, which kind of is performance, such as walking into trees, buildings, pits of death. Hopefully we don't die twice in this episode like the last one. What a horrendous run, horrendous start. It was nearly impossible to get moving. Then we finally started to, we had to build a million boats because every time we're not whacking the swords. Make a boat, one got sucked under. Yeah, I think we've reached the end here. But not via this. So it died twice. We couldn't move it. We had to wait out the night. And of course it had to rain a thunderstorm on one of those, so we were set up to fail for a second time, and did. And now we're going to not jump when we press the jump button. So let's hope this time the game will play nice. I mean, we have recovered a little bit. The food supply is still kind of not the greatest. Armor is a little basic, but getting there. And it's Friday, and it is raining. It's a freak rain shower that really shouldn't have happened, but is. So this is probably the only early version of we have of before washer dryer phase. Hopefully we can actually make it somewhere. Of course, it helps if the game were one bit cooperative. Ooh, yeah, that was a bad move. How about over here? There we go. Kind of works. Kind of works a little bit more. Right around it. And we can jump. Fortunately, we found some villages when we really could use them. But none of them really had good food supplies. So that kind of hurt a little bit. Yeah, place the boat. And we can move the player. Alright, this will definitely help us. The short-lived ice ocean helped us out a bit too, which is good. Get us to 90%, which will be more, well, actually not more than enough, but enough to keep the, well, we didn't decide to move. Fortunately, the boat didn't go through the world again. Or how about over here, and then we jump? Well, we had a decent run there. I'm not sure where we are here. Oh, here we go with the rain again. Yeah, I gotta kind of waggle the boat back and forth because we gotta overcome a 5 block per second minimum travel distance speed to keep moving in the direction we're trying to move in. Yeah, so we have to waggle the boat, so we can't really just easily maneuver around these coastlines. Alright, the only thing that spawned there was a cow, so it's not a thunderstorm. They don't work right on, I haven't had one happen in Java in a while, but they don't work right in Bedrock. The sky's supposed to get dark like it is, and the clouds are supposed to be fairly black. That doesn't happen. And sometimes even just the moderate shower tones and light levels are enough to cause it to. Alright, you're going too far in a direction that we need to not go in. Actually, yep, jump. All lined up for us. And we're not moving the stick. We only have 3 wool. Which jump button press, might mean jump. And there, we've made it to the 7250 kilometer block we were trying to get to last time. And it's actually pretty good timing if we can move the player. Move the player. There, that's our free bed. I don't think we need any beds. I didn't really pay attention to that. But we could use a farmer, I think. No, we can't. and move the player. Alright, Mets and Mets. Alright, let's move the player. Move the player. If we can find... Alright, no. I don't know which ones have the... This way. A little more just to be safe. There we go. Yeah, these buildings tend to not have anything in them. And we are midway, so we can't move. Midway, as I said, but somehow my voice decided, yeah, you don't need to work. We don't need oddities. We'll just keep that because we don't know. Okay, so this village was not exactly helping. Freak shower, it had to happen during break. It's not a big one either. The food is still terrible. I am not getting any help with that. Got plenty of beds, which is good. Must have accidentally hit the exit button, but didn't matter because we were... Oh, okay, how about up here where I'm pointing? Check the clock. Okay, it's starting to get a little late, but not really yet. That one little jump, that's all it took. Yeah, that's not going to help unless I do that. And we can jump and not swing the sword. Perfect, actually. And we're jumping, not swinging the sword. We're jumping instead of doing absolutely nothing. Okay, that was just a bad jump on my part. Oh, okay, we didn't go in a jump, not sword swing. Major difference. All right. I think I will do, because we are at a halfway decent point. With a village, we'll go to the village. The one building in it. Or do we have one completely hidden away? is the answer. And we can move above the stick, and we can move the player, and we can move the player. All right, so what I'm going to do is, so that I'm aware of everything, I'm going to put myself here so I'm aware of this building that's all by itself. And we're going to call it good. Washer dryer phase is likely going to be next. This rain shower was a freakish thing of nature. See you whenever that is. It's washer dryer phase. And as we recall, as we're trying to move the player, I'm pressing jump, might mean jump. Move the player. You mean I never boarded? Well, I kind of risked life and limb there. I don't think we need beds. No, we don't. And we don't have emeralds. We can't trade. Why do they always put themselves up on massive... They put themselves up on massive structures like that, where I have to drop off the face of the planet. Well, we got some... Okay, a little more this way. Actually, we got... That's... so... Went too far. Not going to help us much. It's not giving us the food we need, so we're just going to have to make it ourselves. And move the player. Alright, the sun's going down, so let's... Again, I can't really use you yet, unless there's something up here we can use. Ah, there we go. Get rid of this. Gain those. And move the player. How are we on food? We're getting there. Place, place, place. I don't see why I had to do that 400 times. Alright, food's getting better. What I think we should do is get rid of stuff we don't need. That's our free bed. Actually, we can just junk this. Board. Pressing the board button. Probably should be boarding the boat. And off we go, finally. I think you could say that for the most part we've kind of rebuilt. The armor situation, not so much, but stuff we need for survival, we're good. Side. Up. Okay, over here and move the player. Alright, that's exactly what we don't want. Yep, up. I don't see any coal, that exposed coal. But, okay, no, I didn't see it. Oh, there's some. Pressing a button. And we can't pick them up. Plus we have junk on our... No, that's right, actually, we want that. But we don't want that as our food source. And get rid of this crap. Oh, more. No, we didn't make it. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Which, of course, is why it worked the way it did. How about... Yep, okay, maybe if I press X. Move the player. not that far. Brake. Okay, this one. Over here. Okay, this needs to swap out. I could spend all day getting that stuff. Nope, not swinging, we're moving. Another sheep. Actually, no, we might be right where we are. Why are we not? Come on. Yep, this way, I guess. Okay, we can move the player. Yeah, I'm not gonna go through that trouble for one sheep. Of course, I try to jump if there's like a 2-block gap or drop. The whole idea is that... Yeah, see, I had no faith that it was going to continue in the direction I wanted. The whole idea is that if we jump while descending, we'll still keep moving forward. work. Over here. Pressed it a little too long there. Yep, X. Pressing a button. Then we stop, but boat. Move the boat. There we go. Alright, we're not really moving in a direction we want, so got lucky there. Move. There we go. The idea is to have 63 white wool, so if we get into a village shortage, we'll have plenty of wool to make beds, and I do see the one down there. Move the player. Alright, yep, this way, I think. Alright, now I need to hit the jump button. That time I can't say the game was ignoring it. Place the boat. Yep, move. I'm not getting anything that I'm looking for. micro jumping would have... We would have been able to make that jump if we weren't micro jumping. Alright, now we need to move. Ooh, a village. But is it worth anything to us? Of course, if we move the player. There we go. Oh, we got a smithy, which is hidden away. Move the player. I haven't had a lot of luck with these, to be honest, but how many of those do we have right now? 34. That helps. That helps. That helps a little bit. That's okay, I guess. A little bit of a long way to get there, but we got there. I know we're going way past the 256 on the Z-axis, but this is the way that's shorter and easier, and we're placing boats when we put them in the water. Eventually we'll be able to head the right way, where the combination of mathematical glitches won't compound into worseness. That will be a word now, because I said it is. Nice jump. And I did hit the button. Pressing. And, well, I should have jumped. Looks like the mountain does not go fully to the right. Yeah, that's... Yeah, not worthy to stop for that sheep. Or that one. Will this be a smart or dumb move? Well, you know how they usually wind up being. All right, now, not too bad. Just don't win. There isn't a win. Oh, just get up here. It's mountain or mountain. There's no avoiding it. Pressing. Over here. As soon as I saw the pink in the clouds, I knew it was time to call it decent and a night. And we can move the player. However, at this point, when it's steep, I don't do the jump, because I know that if I do, I'm going to land pretty hard. We can place. I don't know if I saw a drown down there, so placing was important, which it didn't want to do. Surprise, surprise. Well, can't say the jump button didn't work, because it did quite well. Just what was available wasn't too good, and well, move the player. Seriously. Move the player. Why not? Move over here. Over here. No, I want the wool. Move the player. Nope, want the wool. Well, that's good. But I don't have any wood. That's a problem. I don't have wood. This is a problem. But there's some over there, but can we get to it? A little more. Move the player. Something good happened. It's kind of due right now. Move the player. Move the player. Move the player. Jeez, just do it. It's not that hard. Very simple things. All you had to have done was move the player. It wasn't hard. Move the player, move the player, move the player. Alright, so let's... this, which then we make this because no winning is allowed. Make the chest boat, that goes in that position, that goes in, actually that goes in that position. Okay, we need to move this out of the way. Yeah, I swore I saw coal. Let's move towards it. Place boat. This is roughly where we were before. We might have a chance of finding our stuff, but we gotta take it slow. Yeah, that's too far down. We're not gonna be able to get it. Alright, we need to move the player. I don't have a way to move the player. Okay, I just want to move the player. Break. Alright, move the player. Move the player. Pressing. I'd have to... Yep, bed, sleep. Alright, we need to move the player. Nope, wrong. Need sheep. Should have lined myself up with it, but I didn't. And it's done. It was nice to recover only to die again. Alright, is there a way to get to where I'm going without having a giant chasm in the way? That would be nice. It'd be nice if I pressed jump and jump were to happen. Place the boat. Place the boat. It'd be nice that it does something right for a change. Anyway, time for dryer phase. So, yet another underperforming run. Let's see how far we get. And we're back because we can't play a single game with single adventure without dying. So, it'd be nice as some sheep or a village, which we already have seen, but villages will help. You jump. So it's dryer phase, and we're trying to... Okay, move the player. Okay, player can move. Player. Break the block. Player. Over here. like some food or some sheep, which would be food as well. A village. It's very open-ended. Llama's not it. Nope, stop. Where are the sheep? Where are the pigs? Where are the cows? Yeah, when it matters, I get nothing. Chicken doesn't work. Okay, I need to advance. Is there a way to advance? Jump. Jump. Yeah, I need the food. Actually, we're lined up. Shouldn't have passed the other brown sheep, then I would have had 3 wool, which I guess the way they rebalance things. Not what we're looking for. We're looking for food. Or another brown sheep so we can make a bed. Move the player. Move the player. Move the player. Move the player. Maybe we should be doing that. Move the player. That will go here, and that will go there. No, this will go here. That will go, I guess. No, that will go there. Eat the food. Move the player. Can we just move? Is there a way we can go without having to deal with giant mountains? Okay, the only thing I don't like about the brown sheep is they blend in too much with the environment. Why is there a hissy boomy in the tree? It's not like it's dark or anything. Oh, it's about to be. Move the player. I didn't really push the button to sleep, but didn't matter because that's what I actually wanted to do anyway, so. Oh, we got 3 more, so let's make another brown bed, and that goes in that position. Eat the food, eat the food, eat the food. Jeez, game doesn't do anything. Move the player. Is the white one still there? Yes. Because I want to move the player. That's something we can try. Now let's make some progress, and I use that term very loosely. Nope, you're out of position. You're out of play. Jump. Yeah, a little too much there. Okay, we were ducking, that's why we weren't moving. Boat. And boat. Not that way. Oh, come on. I just want to move the player. Let's just do the job. I'm going to ask you to move the player. Move the player. No, I'm not asking, I'm telling. Move the player. Too far. Out of the water. Out of the water. Perhaps I'm pressing up might mean up. I know it's a silly idea. Alright, that is not going to be in that position. Pressing a button. Pressing a button. Pressing a button. Wow, Perhaps if you actually did your job. Imagine that. Yeah, we kind of need to do this. So, yep, over here. Move the player, move the player. How about the empty spot where I can see what I'm doing? Of course, I need a village really bad, so of course that's never going to show up. Nope, that's not the correct answer. Move the player, move the player. Where's a village? We could use one of those. That is not a village. We could use a way. A way that we can get to where we're going. That is not correct. Oh, look, there we go. Move the player towards it. Okay, move. You can go. How about the sword? Oh, of course, I gotta be buried into the. Just okay. Yep. Okay, that one's not going to be useful. These can be. Player moves. Did we get it? Yes, we did. That's helpful. Might as well make one so we'll have one. Move the player. No. These help. And so do these guys. And we can move the player. No, I want chest. Maybe not. Break. Alright, this will be our free bed. Nope. Oh, this is so painfully slow. It used to be so much faster. Nope, I want bed. Alright. You can keep your bed. Oh yeah, we can't open the door. Let's move the player. And yeah, of course we have to go all the way around. Alright, junk has to get, you have to get rid of some, move the player, gotta get rid of some junk. Junk. Not in the best of situations. Surprise, surprise, and we can move the player. Yeah, those are all llamas. And we can keep moving the player. Move the player. Move the player. Move the player. Yeah. To be right now. How about this way and moving the player? The player. Move the player. Just simple things. Yep, go. Okay, need to be moving. Nice jump. Nice jump. How about jumping? I didn't swing the sword, I was jumping. I was not swinging the sword, I was jumping. Move the player forward, forward. I need to move a bit. That should help. Nice jump. Glad the jump button did nothing again. Why is the player not moving? The player needs to be moving. Move the player. Can you just do that? We're trying to move the player, and of course it's not doing that, because that would be wrong. It'd be nice. It's not that. We don't need that right now. Well, we had a halfway decent run. It'd be nice if we had something go right. That would be new. Like hitting the jump button and jump happens. Yep, it can move. Or we can move. I like that answer even better. No. This is bad. How do I move? Can't. How about move? I'd like to move. I'd like to move. Please. Board. Board. I'm pressing board. 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 What the hell's wrong with you? And that boat is gone, cuz... What other reason do you need to know? I just want something to work. Nope, that is not correct. I did not ask for that. Of course, if we move, that would be great. Break. Jumping. Might mean jumping. Yeah, that's a chicken. We don't care about those. Inventory, pressing button might mean do job. Don't want that crap in the inventory. It needs to go away. What are we swinging at? Another boat disappears because it just can't. Because nothing can go right. I wonder when something will start going right again. Mountains, 100% what we don't need. Okay, yeah. I was gonna say, how many... The player. How? Yep. Okay, I did break. Just break. And we weren't aiming for that block. Oh, come on. Oh, we didn't grab it. We didn't grab the jump. Good. We could jump next. I mean, I literally pressed it twice in the exact same position. We should have jumped. Well, it looks like we're going to have another wonderful lack of progress run going here. Okay, micro jumping is not working. Hold your outpost, not what I wanted to see. Typically there's a village nearby. Well, not always, but... Why is it never in the right position? Fortunately, it was an axis in which it was doable, so... how about... Yep, that's what I want. And... why? Over here. Break. Well, we lost wood, so we gotta replenish. Stick. Still not a good amount. And of course it's nothing but giant mountains. Exactly what we don't need. Well, we still have some margins this way. Baby sheep, not good. Place. Not good. never make good progress again. Have to board the boat. I'd like to go in a direction that I can use. I'd like this to go into a direction that I can use. That is not a direction in which I can use. Break. 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 I'm not even aiming for that block. Pressing, pressing, pressing. Probably should be doing the job. Move the player. Eat the food. Let go a little too soon there. Move the player. I don't like what I see. Although, it's not looking as bad. Be nice to see some villages. That would be nice. Oh. Yeah, jump button. That was blatantly ignored. We're getting close to the 7260 kilometer block. Yeah, about 200 blocks. Less than 100. And apparently passed over a monument there. And 7260. Yay. Can we get to 7270? We'd have liked to have hit 7280, but of course everything has to go wrong. We're in that phase again where we can't go an episode without dying. Fortunately, the ocean is helping us make up some of the lost progress. Now that I said that, mountains should appear. I'm not seeing the land pop up again, so we got some ways before anything comes up. I've just seen blocks that kelp's supposed to go in and then shrinks to whatever size it's going to ultimately be. Kind of weird how that works. And the sun is setting. If we get one of those mushroom islands, that would be good. Because then we could continue without sleeping. We are not getting mushroom islands. I mean, that is asking a bit, though. That is asking a lot. orange bed here. This can go down here. This is not what I wanted. Too much. Move the player. One more. Nice to have a village. Didn't say pillage. With a V, village. Alright, back out in the ocean. It's kind of shallow, so we don't know if something's going to just pop right up. We're back into the kelp, so who knows. Although it still seems a bit shallow. It's not going the right way, but to a degree it's helping us move further. And to a point we'll go that way. How about less micro jumping and more actual moving of the player? Move the player. if I didn't have to do this, because the game just doesn't let me live. I'd be making a lot more progress. Move the come on, move the player. Jumping, jumping, jumping. Of course, we ignore the button because that would be wrong if you did what we're supposed to. Actually, no. We're not going to break down the whole thing, but we're going to break down most of what we can reach. Of course, that goes away from us. What we need to do is move the player. Break. The player, move the player. Place. For a minute, I thought I saw roof of a village. That would be too convenient, but got 18 wool, plenty of wood. So, I mean, we're not in the best of shape, but things could be a lot worse. Place. Why do I have to fight with that? That's a plus. A village along the side of the river would be also a good plus. Well, I enjoyed progress while it was a thing. And we can move the player. Jumping I like pressing jump and jump happens. Yep, jump. Oh, we actually got up. But somehow we stopped. The player. Break. That's gonna do anything. Yep, right there. The player. Not really a good way down, is there? Jumping. Jumping. Okay, we don't need to be micro-jumping. Micro-jumping is wrong. The correct answer is jump. Alright, we're more than halfway towards the next 10,000. Like to at least get to that point. At least we get to do some more progress again. Alright, 2/3 of the way there in terms of the next 10,000. Deep ocean, which means typically we get... Oh, the sun's coming down. Head towards this mushroom island, which doesn't seem to be big, so... Never mind. player. Break. Well, wait for the sun to set, we can get some more building blocks. Because we definitely could use those. Yep, we're pressing a button. Alright. Again, we're looking at the ocean drop down, meaning, well, yeah, every time I say that, well, 20% to go. Anyway, every time I say that, it seems land pops up out of nowhere. The ocean's dropping down, it means that the land is going to just stay at bay. Oh, no, giant landmass. I don't have much food, so I'm gonna have to rely on what I can see from here. Till now. Go. Be seen. Probably didn't get any of that place. Nice jump. Glad that didn't work as usual. Go. Yep, we can. Yep, nope, the right way. Go. Nice jump, although I missed the button, so that time I can't say the game ignored it. How much wood do we have? Enough. So I'm not worried about it. Move the player. False jump. Move the player. So that acts the same as the raw pig. Seriously? Bad move. Again, nice to hop out the boat. Pressing boat button might mean boat. Less than 100 blocks. $52 left. $30 left. Here we go. $72.70. That's probably as good as it's getting. jumping. Now I could use... I just want to move the player. Let's... No, give back. Jumping, 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 jumping. I'm actually hitting the button. Another day, 2 more sleeps, and then thank God it's over. Stick. Yeah, I need the food. We're gonna jump now. And I know there was a portal, but we didn't. But it was getting a little late for that. We want both. Move the player. No, stop. Move the player. Nope, sure went this way, because nothing can be... Yep, jumping. The player. We're not being allowed to move. Maybe nicer is a village. I know they're usually like a dime a dozen in the desert. Move the player. How about bored? Nope, bored. Bored. Bored! Hey, what part of bored do you not get? Jeez. The game is so unresponsive. Well, at least the ocean, once again, it's helping us make up for lost distance. So we got 2 more sleeps left. Maybe we can make it an even break. That is 10,000 blocks an hour. I'm not sure. The sun. Here comes some land. Jump. Jump. One more sleep. Had to go backwards a little bit. Not belong there. All sorts of numbers that aren't 3. Alright, we need one of those there. You know, if we had villages, move the player. Jumping, press jump button. Jump should happen. Using everything but a third color. Oh, I see 3 colors, but I see 2 of one. 2 of that. We see 2 of the white. And no ducking. Should I trust you? No. Eat the food. Break. the express route known as trees. Actually, break that. Let's break our way through. Nope, that's not a movable way. Nope, not a movable way. But that is movable. Jumping. Eat the food. It's the third time I pressed the eat the food button. Probably should be eating the food. Rare pink sheep. Removing the player. Move the player, move the player. Right now I don't care what color it is. I'm not getting villages. Not getting the help that we need to make. How about an answer where I can move the player? Nope. There is not a way to move the player. Every way is junk. Why can't a way be correct? Moving the player. Move 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 the player. I'm pressing the button. Move the player. The player. That's not what I wanted. Move the player. Move the player. Oh, Come on. Let's just call it good. Move the play. You break this right here. That's what I want. Move. And it broke. Alright, I think we got that. Yes, we do. Good. Move, break. Do job. Alright, so another substandard run here. That shouldn't be there. 7 million. Move the player. 7,273,727. One way. Georgia 551. Hope you enjoyed. Have a good one.